Okay, so after events that basically involved me pursuing the red coin for a long time, starting up the video, something that was basically the red coin fish killing me, and then going back in the level and collecting 7 coins again off screen, I'm going to give you the full experience, maybe just not a completely seamless one. There's 1 coin left still, except this time I have a fish to tell me where it is. It was hard enough to find. Of course, in the end, the fact that I can't really see where the center of the fish and it is going to respawn at is made it almost impossible to get that last red coin, and I in fact drowned. What a twist, eh? But getting this one should not be overly hard like it's seeming right now. Okay, of course, I left the last one on the fin, which is like the worst place it could be, tail fin. But regardless, that problem is dealt with forever, as is the problem of Noki Bay. You have all the charisma of... And again, after I summon a shine sprite, there's a weird purple thing in the center of my water air sun, and it's confusing me. What is the deal? What is the deal? Is it... I don't know. The shine sprite being in the water should oxygenize the water, like... which Dr. Mambo Jambo does in Banjo-Kazooie too, but... Oh well, last time we'll have to use this control interface. Last time we will have to go in this level. I like the level, but they gave it the curse of having stupid shine sprites, much like Dire Docks in Super Mario 64 was cursed by having, well, basically both the water levels in Super Mario 64 had kind of stupid stars. So, other than drinking noises, not much to say here. Gonna go to the next level. I have the, wieners, I guess is the term you children would use, to go to the Yoshi dirty water stage, because it doesn't seem like it would end up being that bad. But I do not have nearly enough extra lives to do something, and I'm going to be brave. I'm not going to be foolhardy. And I'm going to be good at platforming and spin jumping where I want to go. I'm not going to be good at rocket jumping at all for whatever reason. So now the final chronological level other than Corona Mountain. Pinna Village. Can you believe I said it right? Nope, you cannot. You're probably like going back a couple seconds to check that I didn't say Pinna Village by accident, but I reversed what sounded right to me. Because I care, and for some reason I thought there was a blue coin back here. Great start. Man, this rope bridge reminds me of the rope bridges in Zelda Twilight Princess, or Wind Waker Princess. I think Twilight Princess might have also had them, but I know for a fact I spent lots of time in Wind Waker finding those kinds of rope bridges and specifically killing some of the ropes in them. And wow, they're all in the same area. Or, okay, that's just 2, but whatever. Okay, so you're basically just supposed to crank up these guys and send them flying to something. Water bath. And there are like 3 separate water baths, and it's generally a overly complicated shine sprite, but interesting intro to the level. This is the fiery goop, which hurts quite a lot. That coin, yeah, that coin was in the box, oh well. But I have found one of the water sources, which is good news. There we go. I'm pretty sure you can reuse them for all of them, and just for some bizarre reason I thought that you had to pick one for each. Wouldn't really make much sense if you couldn't use the same one for all 3, because it's not like the water is disappearing. And they turn white or something when they're not hot or steaming, I guess. I don't really get that, but go figure. So this is a lot easier than I thought it was now that I had the common sense. Remember, always be kind to your pets. I like how Flood just kind of starts shouting out random things at the shine sprites instead of trying to be helpful basically after you get the rocket nozzle. Yeah, that kind of stuff can happen, much like the polluted water in Noki Bay. This is basically as close as you can get to the 3 damage taking Super Lava and Super Ice in Super Mario 64 without actually doing 3 damage. And I can't think of much in this game that does more than 1 damage at one shot. Anything for that matter, just things have very low invincibility frame rates, or practically none. So I'm doing wonderful on blue coins for this level, but I think I have blue coins on the mind a little too much. Why won't my lemonade powder turn into freshly made lemonade? Okay, shut up. I've gone in that stupid thing so many times, there's absolutely nothing left of any merit in it. Can you please quit staring at it and making it the cutscene? It's just annoying me. I'm going to do this. Piantissimo. I think that's it. Or no, Piantissimo. Or I don't remember anymore. I had it for a second. Yeah. Yes, he is basically Mandark. It didn't occur to me to equate that with but it works very well. Speaking of which, Dexter's Laboratory was basically the best thing on television ever. No exceptions. So anyway, this looks pretty close, but he does not have a hover nozzle to go up slanted slopes. He has very fast feet, and being a hacker, but... Whoa, okay, well, my hover nozzle is about as nervous as I was. Aww. Mario's gonna die from his sorrow, right? Yep, I couldn't just go get that sodding blue coin. What did he say? I hope he doesn't start talking about, sausages or whatever he was saying in Rico Harbor, because that was freaking me out. But he, like, kept saying, let's a salami or whatever. And it upset me. Anyway, let's try to do this with any sort of skill whatsoever, shall we? I have absolutely no idea. Absolutely seems to be the word of the day here, but, I don't know how Pianta Village is laid out. I'm already saying it wrong again. Figured you were gonna be a bit unnerved by the fact I quit doing it. Oh, and something I forgot to mention at the start of the being here that I wanted to mention. This level alternates between day and night, and I thought that was interesting. It kind of reminds me of Fungi Forest, or however you want to pronounce it. A level that was initially going to be for Banjo-Kazooie or Dream or something. It got put into Donkey Kong 64, but anyway, besides the fact it was an obscenely huge mushroom forest, which is, oh, come on! Which is a pretty interesting thing in and of itself. It was also notable for having the gimmick of giant cuckoo clock that switched between day and night. This seems to be going pretty close, and apparently this is eons faster than... Yes, that... Oh, there's a bee nest under there. That'll be good to know for later. But, yes, that is apparently much faster than hover nozzling, but has that added flaw. So it's really up to you which one you use. If you can navigate through the village without epic fail issues, more power to you. I actually think that mashing A and B at the same time to slide and then unslide and slide and unslide might actually be faster than either B, 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 or squirt B and hold up on the control stick, but I'm not really sure on that. Just theorizing here. Yes. Okay. I like the music here. Yeah, the music for this and Bianco Hills reminds me of Wind Waker music. Not this not as much as Bianca Hills, or Bianco, I think. pretty sure it's Bianco. I like how this racing music sounds kind of like Mario Kart. But 'tis a pity as great as... Okay, apparently you can run up that ridiculously fast, and my guide basically just lied to me. Or it was talking about something else when it suggested hover nozzle, but thanks a lot, guide. Mario does his wacky... senseless super jump. I don't know what the point of that is if it doesn't have a blue coin. It either has a blue coin on it in a later level, in which case I don't really know why they put the little thing there in the first place, or it has a red coin or something on it in the last level, and again, I don't know why they would put it there. And this level, have I mentioned, it gives me like the heebie-jeebies. It's just unsettling. Wait, did you just tell me you try again when you have practiced more? Do you, like... No, I know for a fact you don't rematch him ever. Or never in the same level for, like, an extra bonus star or anything.